Just when the caterpillar thought the world was over.
It became a butterfly.
The kitchen table was old, scarred by years of use. Tonight, it held more than dinner. It held a choice. A worn wallet and a damp envelope sat before me, found on a bus seat in the evening rush. The city outside was a blur of sirens and wet pavement, but inside, only the hum of the fridge and my pounding heart. I hadn't moved in an hour, just stared at the wallet and envelope, feeling their gravity. It's strange how a lost object can become a crossroads. This wasn't just leather and paper, it was a story. And now, my problem. I traced the wallet's edge, thinking of all it might contain: identity, money, a life. Losing a wallet is losing a piece of yourself. I knew that feeling, but this wallet felt heavier, as if it carried more than cash. My own life was a mess. Overdue rent, a car on its last legs, luck always out of reach, and now, this, a lifeline, but not mine. The universe had handed me an answer disguised as a question. What do you do when a lifeline appears, but it belongs to someone else? The silence in the room pressed in, waiting for my answer. I stared at the table, feeling the weight of the choice. The wallet and envelope seemed to ask, "Who are you? Really?" I didn't know yet. My hand shook as I opened the wallet. No ID, no cards. Just a thick stack of 20s and a photograph. A family, a man, a woman, a little girl with a missing tooth, all smiling in front of a crooked porch swing. I set the photo down and opened the envelope. More cash, a note. For the ring. I know it's not enough yet, but it's a start. I love you. We'll get it back. A pawn ticket. 14K gold wedding band. Due December 23rd. Suddenly, the story was clear. This wasn't just lost money, it was hope, a promise, a family's effort to reclaim something precious. I counted the money, $950, enough to solve my problems for a while. But as I looked at the photo, the solution felt wrong. This was a family's lifeline, not mine. Taking it would be more than theft. It would be erasing their hope. I imagined the man in the photo, working extra shifts, saving every dollar to get back a symbol of love. The little girl's smile was the reason behind every bill. The money could fix my life, but at what cost? I felt the weight of their story settle on my shoulders. The choice was no longer about money. It was about what kind of person I wanted to be. I stared at the cash, the photo, the note. Could I really take this from them? The answer was becoming clear. The pawn ticket brought back memories of my own lost ring, a simple gold band from my father, lost to bad choices and regret. I remembered the silence after my marriage ended, the cold space on my finger. I saw in this stranger's struggle a reflection of my own failures. He was fighting to keep his promise, to reclaim what mattered. I hadn't done that. I'd chased money, missed what was right in front of me. Now, I had a chance to do better, even if it was for someone else. You can't pawn a memory, but you can live with the debt of regret. This wasn't just about money anymore. It was about redemption. Mine, and maybe his. I wanted to be the kind of person who showed up, even when it was hard. The clock ticked, each second a reminder of the choice before me. $950 could solve so many problems: rent, groceries, peace of mind. But it would come at the cost of a family's heartbreak. Their loss would be my relief. Could I live with that? In the quiet, I realized, who we are is defined by the choices we make when no one is watching. The money was a key. One door for me, one for them. Only one could be opened. I looked at the family's photo, the little girl's smile. I knew which door I had to choose. The weight of the decision was immense, but the answer was simple. I would do the right thing, even if no one ever knew. I made my choice. I put the cash, photo, and note back in the wallet, zipped my coat, and stepped into the cold December night. The pawn shop was across town, a long walk, but I needed the time. Inside, the shop smelled of dust and desperation. I handed over the pawn ticket and money. "For a friend," I said. The clerk didn't ask questions. He returned with a small gold band. I tucked the ring into the wallet, found the family's address on a utility bill, and walked to their house. The porch swing was just like the photo. I slipped the wallet into their mailbox, safe from the snow. I didn't ring the bell. I didn't wait for thanks. This wasn't about being a hero. It was about doing a small, right thing in a world that often feels wrong. My problems were still waiting at home, but the weight in my chest had started to lift. I walked away, footsteps silent on fresh snow. The city felt different. I felt different. Sometimes, that's enough. Walking home, the city lights seemed brighter. Nothing about my situation had changed. I was still broke, still behind on rent, but my heart felt lighter than it had in years. There's a peace that comes from doing the right thing, even when it costs you. I thought of the family, finding the wallet, the relief, the ring returned. They'd never know my name, and that was okay. Our stories had crossed for a moment, and we were both better for it. That night, I slept soundly for the first time in a long while. The world hadn't changed, but I had. Doing the right thing doesn't fix everything, but it lets you live with yourself. And sometimes, that's worth more than money. It's a richness of its own.
Get ready for raw, unfiltered episode.
That's how you do it.